Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 6 of our Let's Play on Life is Feudal. This is episode 6, and you've just caught me in the middle of making some iron. Now, you'll probably notice there's a lot of different things occurring on screen right now. For example, what are these things over here? These are my brand new walls. I've started planning my walls. I'm also planning a few additional things in terms of, what I've got in this camp right now. But for right now, we're making up some iron because I'm in desperate need of it. So, what's on today's agenda? Today's agenda, let's make another coop because my current coop is kind of filled up with hares and chickens. And we might do a wee bit more in terms of tools, making metal tools. What else should we do? Talk a wee bit about the monument, talk a wee bit about the walls. What else should we talk about? Oh, GH! And also, just a little disclaimer, or a little note. I didn't put out an episode Sunday night because I'm a fat mess and I'm lazy, and I thought I'd have a nice day off. That is why there was no episode last night. So, apologies to those people who were expecting an episode. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm not at the same time, because I need a wee bit of time off. Anyway, today's agenda. Making iron tools, making iron, making a coop, and let's do a wee bit of talking about JH and what occurred on it. Now, JH was on Saturday. It occurred at 8 PM local UK local time, and there wasn't many people on. I was quite surprised by it. I also discovered something very important that I need to inform you guys about. Now, remember I keep babbling on about how the MMO data is across into this game. And there's certain things that the MMO data has affected. Remember in one of my episodes, I spoke about a little yellow line or a little white line that was outlined inside my claim. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a realm claim. I was right. I was correct in saying that. Basically, what a realm claim is as an unraidable area of your claim. I'll show you this just in a second. Let me just gather up all this material here, place that in there, and drop down 4. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Bubbles! Bubbles, by the way, is part of my clan. This is technically a solo play. However, he has been helping me out, hauling logs, and also terraforming a little bit. Not this bit, all of this was me. He was helping me do a little bit of terraforming outside. But anyway, that's my friend Bobbles. I hope you guys don't mind him being here. He is one of the guys that I used to play with quite actively in Life is Feudal Your Own, especially early access. He and I played this way back when it didn't look like this whatsoever. And I think he's about to go to sleep. I don't know what he's doing. I think he was doing a wee bit of work there. But anyway, let's talk about JH. So, during JH, there wasn't many people on, and I didn't expect anybody. I kind of expected some people to come over and try and attack me. I didn't expect no one to come over and attack me. I wasn't anticipating that. However, somebody did decide to come over. Somebody did decide to come over, and they decided, you know what? I'm gonna try and kill Bobbles. I'm gonna try and pick away feudal stuff. Anyway, because this system runs the realm claim and the town claim, you can no longer raid the realm claim during JH, and I'll show you that in just a second. I need to eat some apples because I'm currently quite goddamn hungry. So let me just eat these up. So what I'm going to use these little iron ingots for is I might smelt 4 of them down, or 2 of them down, for a lot of lumps. I apologise for the eating sound, it's disgusting, and I hope they do change that. They did say they were going to update this game after the previous update, the one that happened in the 3rd of September. No, October, I can't remember. Anyway, that major update, I hope they change that sound because it's kinda sickening. However, I'll show you this right now. Now, middle claim, right? Do you see the white line? Anything within that white line is considered the realm claim, right? So if I do F3, so this tile's encompassed in it, this tile is not, however, right? So anything inside this claim, inside this white line, cannot be touched. Now this is something I am going to change in the config. I'm going to source this, I'm going to work with the devs, get a few questions answered, and see if I can get this realm claim raidable. Because it doesn't help during JH that you can't raid anything. You know? Any of you guys who are new to this, if you want to play some PvP, unfortunately during JH it's going to be a wee bit of a troublesome task. So, I need to fix that, and the devs need to fix that. But I'll try and fix it first, once I get off this episode and off of this this current episode. I was about to say series there, I wasn't thinking about what I was saying there. So, today we're going to be doing a wee bit more iron, a wee bit tool work. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy this episode, guys, and I'm sorry to you guys who were thinking about watching JH and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I didn't record it. I did make an episode that day, but I wanted to make sure that claims were raidable during this time, or during JH, but unfortunately, they're not. So, things to take away from JH right now: white claim, white circle, anything inside can't touch. Anything outside you can definitely touch, you can destroy even. So, let's get to some tool making now. I've got some iron bars and some iron ingots that I did just put away mistakenly. So let's get them back out. I need to make some more tools. There we go. So I don't want to use all of my ingots because I want to smelt some of them down. Right. Turn that on. Forge metal tools. In fact, you know what I'll make? Yeah, I'll make 3 of those. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. I'll make some proper tools. Oh, that as well. Let me go back in here. I need to get those. I need to get those lumps. There we go. Lumps. Now the lumps are imperative because we're going to make a sickle here. So let's make a sickle. There we go. We can produce 1 of them. Just get that crafted up. We've got 2 new saws. We want... Do we want a pickaxe? We've definitely got a hatchet. We've got a hardened steel pickaxe. I mean, we could... We've still got that. We do need copper, on the other hand, because that's an important resource. One thing that I need to make, in particular, is a cauldron, and that requires a metal sheet. So we're going to make one of those. So I don't think there's anything else we can make here in terms of that. Why don't we make maybe a weapon? Maybe a new weapon. Let's see what kind of weapons we can make. So, at our current skill level, and with the available resources that we have... Oh, 5 javelins! For that? That's tempting. It's also kind of... I don't know whether I should get it or not. I don't know. But yeah, look at all these weapons, all these fancy weapons. Oh, look, there's a claymore, there's my sword. There's a broad axe, those things are deadly. We've got a boar spear. We've got a battle axe, which is pretty cool. Oh, did I show you? Did I show you? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Hold on a second, let me just turn this off. Now, you know how I've got a battle axe on my waist right now? Oh, look at that. Look at that nice gold. How pretty is that? Is that not pretty? Wouldn't you like to cut up your enemies with that? It's cool though. It's really cool. It's a skin. I did pay money for it. It is a skin. Don't beat me up, please. I like skins. I'm a sucker for skins. Cosmetics are my thing. I love them. Let me just say, they're a luxury. You don't have to buy them. It's not pay to win. Come on. Right. We've got a construction here. We need 30 boards and 10 plant fibre. So let's do that. Let's make that. Because I'll show you right now. Look at the state of my coop. Look at all these chickens in amongst these hares. Now the bad thing is, these things breed badly. You don't believe how annoying it is when these things breed. They go nuts. So, for right now, let's just try and find some plant fibre. Materials, look for materials. There's some plant fibre right there. Okay, so we got 2, we got 7. See, I'm good at counting me. 7. We got 10. We've got 10. Okay. Let's move this stuff over here. You know what? See, since I've also got some... see, since I've got the sickle as well, I'll show you guys a wee bit of farming as well. Because that's something that should be covered quite early in the game, and it's something you should really work to, because farming allows you to plant flax. Flax produces cloth. Cloth produces armour. Haha. There's the ticket. You need cloth for armour. For tier 1 armour, you need simple cloth. Now that is made using just plant fibre. Now you've seen me make it in my previous episodes. I don't think... Oh, he's using his blacksmith hammer for that. That's weird. Right. Let's get this saw out. There we go. We can put that up here. Now we need to get 30 boards. So let's get some 30 boards. Let's use the... Yeah, let's use the softwood first. Let's start at the bottom here. Let's saw out lots of boards. Now, I have a wide inventory range right now, so I'll be able to carry like 10 at a time. So this should be good. Oh, we can carry 9. Okay then. So we'll just put that in there. Now the reason why I'm separating out these animals is because they do breed quite profusely. Like, they breed like animals, right? They breed like bloody rabbits. They don't stop, right? They're annoying, and you have to keep up to date with them. Feeding them, making sure they're alive. So that's 9, that's 18. We need 22. Did I drop a bag here? No, I didn't. We need 22 left, okay. No, we need 8. Oh god, I've just lost my train of thought. God damn it. Right. 1, 10, 15, 19, 23. We need 7 more. Right. Oh, nope. Saw out a board. Thank you. Saw out a board. Okay, so there's none left in that one. So the reason why I'm separating them out is they do breed quite badly. That could be a good thing for you guys who like light leather or thin leather. You know, it's probably good for you guys. However, it's not so good for me right now. I need a primitive hammer. I knew that he will only use his primitive hammer. That's stupid. Anyway, let's make these coops. Wow, build. Okay, now we can feed the animals and move them. So let's move the hares out of here, because they are annoying the hell out of me right now. Now, this is the only way to level up your animal lore. Now, in fact, that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. You can level up your animal's lore by taming things. For example, pigs. You can tame pigs and sheep quite early on at level 0. But you'll be stuck with them. You'll be stuck with a big fat pig in your inventory, and it's annoying. It does weigh a lot. They are pigs after all. Right, let me just jump in here. Look in inventory. Where did I see those apples? Are they in here? No, are they in here? Where did I see those apples? Now they do eat apples. The animals do eat apples. So you can feed them apples. And depending on the quality of the food that you put in, will depend on how good a quality they will breed as well. So, let me just do this. There we go. So they're being fed apples, and the chickens are being fed apples. Now, animal lore, just clean them out. Just clean them out, or if there's chickens in here, click harvest. And you might just get some eggs. Now, animal lore is up at 15 now, which is good, which is great actually. That's perfect. We're halfway there. We're halfway to making, potentially, bone glue. Bone glue means we can make a mallet. And a mallet means we no longer have to use a primitive hammer for building things. Now, let me just talk about these wooden walls. Yes, they are cheap. Yes, they will fall quite easily during a JH or any attempt to siege them. However, early game protection, these are fantastic items for early game protection. Let me just show you how much they cost. Right? So, no, let me click that. So 15 billets, both soft and hard. 15 or 5 boards, soft or hard. That's dirt cheap. That is dirt cheap. And if you make them out of high quality material, they will last a long time. Now you've probably noticed as well, I've put down a warehouse construction plot, and it requires logs, requires a door, 300 clay, 6 window modules and 40 mortar. I will show you how to make this, right? I will show you exactly how to make this and how to make window modules. They are annoying, and also door modules. These are pretty easy to obtain. You just get them out of these logs right here. You saw a building log. Quite easy, right? However, this requires flux. Flux is a material that you have to go through the herbalism route. However, once this is built, this will be a huge storage area, which will be a great help for me because I currently have quite a lot of storage. Okay, that's Bobbles, he's over there busy. Because I currently have 6 crates, 1 barrel and 1 chest. Now that's not enough. I do need a big storage tank essentially, and that is what the warehouse is going to be. Right, one other thing for you new guys. When you build this monument, remember to feed it. See this right here, claim support points. After each in-game day, it takes away 900 out from this number right here. So this is probably only good for like 9 days, maybe 10 days, 10 in-game days, not 10 real days, 10 in-game days. So the good thing about this is once you reach this kind of stage of crafting, you can use your iron, you can use iron bars and lumps and ingots, you can use charcoal, you can use broken tools. Broken tools is a good one. So let me just put in, let me see if it will take my primitive saw. Let me see if it will take this. Let's just see what happens, right? So it did take it. So you can use broken tools, you can use built tools, maybe low quality tools you maybe don't want to use anymore. You could stash them in there. You can also actually use this as a storage facility. See this area right here? This is like unlimited amounts of like storage right here. So you could put whatever you wanted in here and just store it, so long as you don't click sacrifice. You also notice that this is currently at 50%, or roughly 50%, maybe less than that. As soon as it reaches this little button here, it will glow red and I can upgrade this. Now when you upgrade a monument, your guild radius will increase and it will become a tier 2 monument, right? That'll also take more claim support points as well. I think the fine one only takes 100,000. I think the tier 2 takes 300k. The tier 3 takes 600, and I think the tier 4 takes 950k. Somebody else could probably be more accurate with that. But those are like the level of claim support points that you'll need for this. So, let's look a wee bit about farming, right? Farming has completely changed in the way that you find wild plants, sorry. So, what you want to do is you want to look for wild plants, right? And pop, there they are. And then you use a sickle to gather them. Now, they will come in this form and they'll come in a random form. This is just like looking for materials, except we're looking specifically, oh there's some peas, specifically for crops, wild crops to be quite precise. So there's some grapes. Now my farming's leveled up to 30, I want to get that to 60. So let me just get these cabbages. So this is how you find your crops now. You no longer go to forest soil and just constantly gather. This is what you do now. You look for specific plants and you can find them just by looking for wild plants. Easy, right? It's a wee bit time consuming, I understand that. It's a wee bit dumb as well because it's the exact same system as the look for materials and look for herb system. However, I think it's good because it means you are active in the game. You're not, oh that's not a I nearly gathered that, that's not even a plant. A good tip for this is turn your grass off. Your grass turned off will allow you to see these better. There's flax seeds, there's the things we need. And what we'll do is we'll actually plant some of these on the side of the hill. Right? It looks like Bobbles is doing a wee bit of herb work over there. There's more flax, that's good. Okay, is there anything here that I need? There's some grapes. See how the grapes are kind of camouflaged in that? See, I can't see anything here because of the grass being turned on. So let's look for... Oh, flax, good. Let's look for a wee bit more. And then we can get on and do a wee bit more. For example, maybe we could build some more walls actually, that'd be a good idea. Now, remember when I was talking about JH, how nobody came over to attack? Guys, just because I'm making these episodes and series doesn't mean that you guys shouldn't come over and, you know, show a show of force. You shouldn't not do that. Come over and attack me if you want. I'm a target just like anybody else in this game. If you want to come over and attack me, good. I'll get it on an episode. I'll get us fighting. It'll show some of the guys who are maybe thinking about playing this game a wee bit of the combat, because right now, all we've seen, or all you've seen from me right now, is just, you know, the PvE side of this game. And I want to show you the PvP side of this game, because it's fun and it's really intense and engaging. It's fantastic. If you like Mount and Blade, the combat system in that is relatively the same to this, except this is kind of more, you know, better textured. Some will disagree on that, but let's not start that argument, okay? Right. Oh, there we go. My farming's at 60. That's good. That's fantastic, actually. Now we can plough some ground, plant these crops. So let's get now Control left Alt, and you can actually do this, and it will gather everything into one material. I totally forgot about that. It wasn't Control click, it wasn't Alt click. It's Control plus Alt, then left click, and you'll gather up all the materials into one bunch, which is bad, but which is also good. I mean, these low level crops, you can just pair these up, you can just stack these. It's perfectly fine to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build, now I need to watch in fact I can't place a farm right here, because this is not... Oh, it is, I lied, I totally lied. Okay, oh, that's, oh god. Tell you what, we'll go down here. We'll go down the side. Because this is all partially ploughed. This is going to look weird, right? So, wheat. I understand this looks really weird. It's not meant to look like this, but it's close to the claim, and it's easy to get to as well. So there you go. Now you can see the textures currently breaking right there. I just have to live with that. You just have to live with that, to be quite honest. I know it's not something you want to hear me say, but you need to just live with it. It will happen. So let's plough. I can actually plough this whole side and plant this whole side. This is how dumb this is right now. Right, let me just sow some more wheat on that. What have I got in terms of... Right, okay, I've done all my wheat. I can do my peas next. Now, usually you'd make like a farm down on, you know, level ground, but this game you can build it anywhere. You can make your farm absolutely anywhere. Now we ran out of peas, let's do some onions. We've got 3 of them. And that's the great thing about this game. Even though it is a really fun game, but it's a wee bit janky at the same time. I mean, look, I'm sowing like all this stuff on the side of a hill. You shouldn't be able to do this. This is not like a rice paddy. You can't just do this in real life. But for right now, it's adequate. I will eventually make a proper farm, and I'll probably make it down here on the side of the hill. Even though it's a wee bit jank. I'll lift up all this paving as well, and yeah, we'll get a big farm going. But for right now, we'll just have to make do with what we have in terms of forest, or in terms of fertile soil. The reason why I didn't want to put it up there is because all of that, most of that soil up there is forest soil, and forest soil is something you can't plant in. It will actually stop you from planting in it. Let me see if I can actually get that. Can I get that? Oh, no, I won't be able to get that. I will be able to get it if I go up there though. Let's see if I can go up there and plant this. This will be stupid if I can. There we go. Run up here. And then we right click on here. Use shovel. No, that's already... Can I sow on that? Oh, that's already been planted. So can I sow this? I can plough this. Awesome. So that's pretty good. I can actually stand up here and gather my own crops when they grow. Now, farming is different now. Well, it's the same for those who have already played this game. It's the exact same. But for you guys who are new to this game, basically you need to work with the weather. So rain, even though it's loud and obnoxious and dumb, and the rain particles don't look like rain particles, you know what? They do kind of look like rain particles, but not very good ones. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, you need to work with the weather. Farming requires you to... Basically, crops have 3 different cycles. They've got the first cycle, which is rain, sun, or vice versa, or sun, rain. That will show them sprouting out of the ground, right? Then it's rain, sun. Another 4, right? That's phase 2. This is where they start to become, you know, more prominent. They start to stick right out the ground. You can see exactly what they are. They aren't little, you know, green pellets anymore. At that point, rain, sun, pop. They open up, right? You can now harvest them. Now, let me just be clear. The weather cycle doesn't go rain, sun all the time. The weather patterns in this game are totally random, and they're down to the weather.xml file. Now you can find the default one online and you can follow that. Alternatively, in my server you can follow the live map, which also has a weather calendar, and it'll tell you when the next rainfall is and when the next, you know, sunny spell is. Now, the times to plant are between the 1st of March and the 29th of November, I believe. Or the 30th of November. I think it's the 29th. Basically, plant between that time, because the 1st of December till the 28th of February, or no, sorry, April, May, March. Aye, May. So it's in May. No, it's not. When the hell is it? March, April, May. It is. It's the start of March when spring occurs. This has been all over the place. Let me just reiterate everything, right? From the 1st of March all the way to the end of November is when you can plant safely. Outside of that time is winter, so the 1st of December all the way to January, February, April time. No, March. Jesus Christ, I don't even know the times of the month. I think it's February. Between the 1st of December and February is not a good time to plant. From March to the end of November is safe to plant. Okay, let's just play. Jesus Christ, I even know the bloody month dates. There's some flax. My attention just completely shifted there. Right, guys, I've just checked the time. Right, I'm going to end the episode right here. There's more flax. Give me that flax. Right, guys, I'm definitely going to end the episode here. Sorry for the rambling. I've been in and out of this game currently. It's now 9:15. This episode probably won't be on till about 10 o'clock tonight, UK local time. I've been in and out of this game, it's crashed on me twice, I've recorded it about 3 times tonight and that's been hellish. So I've been kinda all over the place, so I apologise for that. I'll try and make more sense in the comments if you guys have any questions about it, about the farming aspect or the coop aspect, or the walls or anything like that, or the combat. I'll answer all of your questions because I do like to read the comments. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode even though it was kinda all over the place. If you really did like it, smash the like button, it tells me guys you're enjoying it, and I'll continue to make this series and these episodes for you guys. Remember, I'm here to be killed as well as show you guys how to play this game. If you want to come and kill me or attempt to kill me, feel free to do so. If you've enjoyed it that much, consider subscribing. You'll keep up to date with these episodes, and I promise the next episode will be a wee bit better organised, okay? I promise, I promise. So guys, from myself, Mr. Bobblington over there who's collecting herbs, and my brand new walls and my new farm, I'm Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all later.